Damn, girl, you single?
Unfortunately, because I'm crazy.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. And you already see how this was starting off. Let's get right into it.
Guys, she's a little crazy, so run. Dear men, if your girlfriend, wife, or woman that you're seeing exudes any of these characteristics, do me a favor and run, or at least reevaluate your relationship. Number one is if she makes you do little silly things to validate your love to her, like if you're on a work trip and she makes you buy a souvenir for her after every city you go to, this is a little bit crazy. Number two is if you notice she's always the woman in her friend group to tell everyone that she don't need no man, that's a little crazy. This is because she doesn't know how to be feminine, she doesn't know how to be a woman, she doesn't know how to embrace the differences between a man and a woman. Number three is if she's always competitive with you, and that doesn't mean little tiny bantering and fights that are fun. It's actually competitive with your core values in life, like your work, trying to challenge you in every single successes and positivity that you want to celebrate with her. She gets jealous about it. Guys, it's a little crazy, so try to bear with me. The last one I'm going to tell you about is notice how she acts around her friends. Is she always a woman that attracts all the drama? Not only that, is she the woman that loves the drama? She attracts the drama, she loves being in it, right? If she's a woman like that and she loves drama, believe it or not, your relationship will be drama filled as well. You can best bet that will happen. And
Man, bro, that lady fine as hell, by the way. But anyway, P gang.
You must be with a girl. Don't play with me. I'm not playing with you, okay? Answer the phone right now. I will pull up on you. I'm not playing with you. You better answer the phone. You know what, babe? I was just tripping. I'm sorry. Just call me back when you can. I know you was at work all night. Love you.
Exactly.
No, fuck that. Answer your phone. I'm outside.
Ooh, wee, boy. This get funny as hell. But no cap. A woman got too much time on her hands. That's not what you want.
Crazy lady appears when the woman has shoved all her emotions from herself and everybody else because she has absorbed everybody's shit all day long. Nobody's asked her to. What?
Well, I know I said this already, but man, they be bored, bro. Like, what is she talking about?
Has not allowed herself to take care of her own needs. She's put everybody else first. The other piece is there's an overwhelm of emotions that are all in her body, jiggling. And they're not even hers most of the time. The third piece is she's likely to take it out on the person she loves the most. How that will manifest is in a few ways. One, it'll be the crazy shouty lady who has the foulest mouth on the planet. Two, it will be the ice queen who says jack shit and tells you she's fine. This is not about naming or shaming anybody. I want you to understand this. This is about let's cut to the chase and say what is really happening.
Hot girls so crazy. It's very simple. They get to see the worst side of men. And what I mean by this is when you are an incredibly beautiful woman, what will happen is you will meet men who will cross the street to come and talk to you, who will stop traffic to come and talk to you, who will leave their wife and kids. Hot girls so crazy. It's very simple. They get to see the worst side of men. And what I mean by this is when you are...
It's offensive dating apps in your 30s. Do you know what's more offensive? When the people in your life who are in relationships or married or dating look at you with pity and they say, just keep trying, your time's coming, it'll happen when you least expect it, just get out there and meet people. No. Have you been on Hinge lately? Have you been on Hinge in 2025? If the answer is no, You are not allowed to give me your opinion. Like, I'm 31, and this whole meeting people organically out and about thing, I just don't think it exists anymore. I don't think people communicate in person. So we've been trying the dating apps. Let's start by Hinge. Offensive. The most offensive thing is when the little prompt comes up on Hinge and it says, we think you two are the most compatible, and then you see who they're thinking you're compatible with. I'm like, that's what I'm bringing in? So it's a me issue. And then we have Tinder. Tinder is only good if you're overseas and you're in Europe, and that's really if you want to hook up with a hot European man. They are very sexy. But like in America, you're going to get kidnapped and you won't be alive if you go on Tinder. And then we have Bumble. Bumble's a lot of work. I don't like to do all the work. I feel like I have to do so much work in my real life as a girl. No, I don't want to message you. I'm sorry. And last but not least, we have this magical app called Raya, which is like very exclusive. All the people not on Raya, they want to be on Raya. Let me tell you, no, you don't. You don't want to be in Raya. They're matching you with people in Dubai, people in freaking Australia, people in Europe. No one where you live. And then if you do come across someone where you actually live and you do match with them, no one speaks. No one speaks. And if you do match with someone and you message them and they respond, or vice versa, you're never going to meet up. Raya is not for that. Raya is to see what famous person you come across, see if you can match with them. Maybe you'll hook up with them and have a good story, and that's that. And welcome to dating in 2025. So if you're not on a dating app, congratulations. Life is great. Do not give me your opinion.
Bro, I hate when I start listening a little bit too much, only for them at the end to be like, I don't want y'all opinion. Man,
If they wanted to, they would. Except that's not necessarily true, is it? Because there are a lot of reasons why people don't. You know, fear of rejection, vulnerability, insecurity. These are all issues I feel like that could be worked through with simple communication. People are so afraid of being vulnerable these days because somebody from the past has burnt them. And instead of working through these issues that they developed from being burnt, they stumble through life projecting on these issues onto other people and creating these dysfunctional relationships with other people. And I genuinely believe that's why I have such a hard time accepting no response as a response at times, is because there's a reason, and I want to get to the bottom of it, and I want to work through it because I've been there. But people are just too afraid of simple communication, which ultimately leads to this fear of commitment, is what it all boils down to. It's a hard time to date in 2025.
oh yeah, the good old, if they wanted to, they would. Well, fellas, got something for you. If she wanted to, she would. If she wanted you to feel nice, she'd tell you that you handsome. If she wanted you to be full, she'll make you a meal. If she wanted you to be respected, then she probably wouldn't be posting this TikTok.
Left my husband 5 months ago and I regret it. No, you're not supposed to say that. I know I'm supposed to be in my living my best life hoe era, whatever, but like, no. These last 5 months have broken my spirit. They have been the hardest of my life. These last 5 months have required so much work, so much discipline to get back to myself. But it's supposed to suck. I talked to my friend last night about this on the phone and he really put it in perspective for me. Said the year you get a divorce was going to suck regardless. I question my decisions constantly. No matter what choice I made, I would have been miserable regardless. Life is not supposed to be happy and perfect all the time. Most growth comes from the times when we are having to do the work, having to sit in our misery, having to sit in the quiet. And that is exactly what I'm doing. 31 and I feel like I'm 18 again, trying to navigate the world. Because you know what I regret more than leaving my husband? I regret having to get to that point anyway. I regret marrying the wrong person in the first place and not listening to my intuition. From my mistakes. So that you can learn from me being a dumbass. Because I feel dumb all the time. Of course, it's normal to have regret. I regret so many things in my life, but I can't let it ruin my life either. Never learn from things going right. We learn from them going wrong, and I'm holding on to that. I regret that I had to get to that point. I didn't want it to, but it happened, and we move on.
Never learn from things going right. Learn from things go wrong. She's not wrong, but she ain't right.
You single? Do you like girls? I have to check. We have to ask these things. How many baby mamas you got? 0 baby mamas? Okay, that's good. How many kids you got? 0? Okay, good, good. Have to check. You have to check. You be like, I got 0 baby mamas, but I do got a wife. Do you got a wife? Do you got a job?
As the old man said, if they joking about her, there's some truth to it. But anyway, we're gonna wrap this one up. You guys go ahead, subscribe, like, and you know what I'm saying, keep your man spirits up. To the next one.